You guys, my rig that I got. Um, First, I want to start off with my guitar, so we'll go ahead and do that. I bought this BC Rich Mockingbird in 2008 at Guitar Center in Fresno. Um, 4 years ago, so I don't know why I decided I needed another one, and I happened. Here's the actual ad for it. Found it on Reverb Nation for $525.55, and I thought that was expensive. No, that was a hell of a deal. I didn't realize how much these are going for now. I mean, I only paid $800 for that, and there's probably twice as much now. The craziest part about these two guitars, I should say, that serial says that that's March 11th factory, which is KCC. 08's the year, and this was the 457 guitar made that month. This one was made in the same month and year, same factory, and it was the 4th made that month. So I think that's pretty crazy. They are neck through. This one is sold. It says on there. It didn't come off the plate. They're very beautiful, but they play very well as well. This one's very, very unique. Something that seemed like a bad thing at first. It turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I took this guitar to get something electronically fixed. I don't remember, it was a few years back, but it has all these doohickeys right here that I don't use. It's pretty complicated, like phase in and out. Like there's so many combinations that I could use, but I don't because I just use the bridge pickup. But it is pretty complicated, and he couldn't put it back together the way it was. But what that did is it made it where even if I have the volume all the way down the bridge pickup, as long as the neck volume's all the way up, I get a very beautiful clean tone, which is amazing because I could go from my distorted to that, and gradually, like in between, like semi cleans to semi distorteds, but it's also really nice tone. I guess I'll go to the amp right here. This is an Axe-Fx Ultra. They were made in 08. I got it in 2010, and I got it because the guitarist in my band, he wanted us to sound similar and have matching tones. So he got one, and then I got one eventually. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know this kind of stuff existed. This thing could emulate any amp up to that time, the cab, any effect you could think of, and then some crazy stuff you couldn't even imagine. And I could program it to do anything. And I'm far out. The amount of things you could do to edit it on here is insane. I could just use the pedal board, huh? I just want to show you some of the navigation on here because it's complex. Like, it intimidates me. That's why I kind of just use the presets. I did make some tones, but I mean, well, you got the tuner. That's just the tuner. But to edit, there's so many pages of things. The layout, you could have parallel, lines. I don't know how I think that's the right wording. 2 amps, 2 cabs, and that's just one of the pages. There's that page, there's this page, there's this page. There are so many parameters on here. It is just insane. Like, I don't understand most of the stuff. I could. Here's the manual. Look at this insane thing. I like on the manual, there's the section that describes the amps and the cabs. They're trying to get away, not get copyright claimed, but they describe them. You could tell what they are. Like, there's basic boogie rectifiers on here, Marshalls, like all the popular amps. I don't really know equipment too well because I bought this and never really need anything else, so I didn't really care for that stuff. But I guess at this point I should just, oh yeah, the Mesa Boogie cab. I don't know if I mentioned that already. It's a stereo cab, which is perfect because this has a lot of stereo effects. Let me get out of here before I do something dumb and save it. How do I get out of here? Recall. There we go. I recalled how to do it. All right, I'm going to pause it and go through some of these effects. Oh, I have to tell this story. I've wanted this dang thing right here for 15 years. I've had this for 15 years, and you know, I could go through all the channels, have multiple effects. There's a lot I could do with this. I could hook up 4 expression pedals to it and make like whammy effects, walls, you know, delay. It's anything. Like the amount of stuff you could do. This is amazing. Like I said, it's wild. You know how you could program it. You could make that sound literally however you want. This is the manual for the pedal board. It's insane. Like the configurations you could do. Another funny story. I didn't know what a MIDI cable was. I'd really mess with that kind of stuff. And when I went to Guitar Center in Visalia, they looked at me like, "What are you talking about?" I guess MIDI's not really. It's kind of obsolete. It's not something someone uses, or it's not something most people use these days. But that does 5-pin and 7-pin. I didn't know the difference, so I got the 5-pin. And I have to use the power adapter. And I read in the manual, you can use a 7-pin and it has phantom power. And I was like, oh, cool, I could just buy a 7-pin and it'll power it. No, you still need the power supply, but instead of going the power supply to that, it hooks up to the amp. So I was like, okay. But I mean, I think that is better. All right, I know I've been yapping. I am going to pause this and then find some really crazy settings on here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show is that feature how I said when I roll down the volume to 0, I still get a good tone. Now, the channel I'm going to use has a horrible hissing, but I needed to demonstrate this. So that'd be the normal tone. And then when I roll it back, I don't know. I think it sounds beautiful. It's not quite clean, but it is a clean tone. And you just slowly, you know, bring it back up. I was thinking about like playing something like that, distort it, and just, you know, slowly. I mean, I guess you use the volume pedal, but I just really like that. I like the tone it gives me, and I like that I can just do this. But not on that channel. That channel is the one I've used for years and years and years, and I realized recently that it's just this channel that I tweaked, and this one doesn't have the awful hissing. But it doesn't give me the same clean tone when I roll it back. I mean, it sounds so similar with it just doesn't have the hissing. But when I roll it back, it's not quite. I mean, that sounds really clean, but it's a lot. The volume's lower too, and the other one you can hear it way better. But I don't get the hissing of that channel. So that's that. Now, I'm not going to actually try to play. I'm just trying to show you some of the effects. This one's called Emerald Ocean. I don't know why you would want to use it, but... See what else I got behind that's wild. There's Crazy As Arpeggiators. This is a nice tone. Pips in space. A lot of these are modeled after songs or bands. You could just tell by the name. People Get Ready. I'm not sure what that would be. Cliffs of Dover. Well, that's straight up. Free Will. I probably should play it. If I knew how to play some of these, I could demo. This one's Crazy Train. I don't know how to play it. That's my time with the high hits. I always like this one. This one's called Wood Nymphs. I don't know what kind of effects it has. just tells you if it's running 1 amp or 2 amp, because you could run two chains parallel, 2 amps, cabs, and effects. This one's wild. A Clockwork Banana. I can feel that on my feet. The vibrations, that's pretty wild. This one's called Machine Gun. Mark IV lead. I had a Mark IV. That's what this replaced my Mark IV combo I had. Mine sounded way better than the actual Mark IV. I'm sure you can tweak the settings so it'll make sound different. Organ grinder. This is wild. Man in the Box. I don't know how to play that one. I think it's an E flat too. Sound like, I don't know. Kind of sounds like it. Mark IV lead. Sometimes this one skips back. I think it did skip a few back. Yeah, it did. It went back. Wind chimes. Zelda? Led Zeppelin, Whole Lot of Love. I don't know how to play that one either. I don't like them because they plagiarized a lot of the work. Most of the work, if you actually look into it. Even Stairway to Heaven, like they blatantly ripped it off. There's a song by Screech and Whistle called I Hate Led Zeppelin. I should learn how to play it. It's like a punk rock song. Tumbleweeds. This is like a Marshall here. It's a basic Brett 800. Where's that Polster guy's pig? That'd be a good one. This is supposed to be Jimi Hendrix. I don't know how to do any of that. Nothing like. That sounds good. Das Netto. Maybe that's like a diesel or angle amp. I don't know. It skipped back. I don't know why he does that. Oh, go back a few. It's supposed to be Diary of a Madman. Another song I don't know how to play. Pentalizer. Horror movie. black hole? Sun, I'm assuming? No. I'm wrong. Meet the Cytherians. Positive feedback. I could do this all day. There's like 380. I guess you get the gist of it. It's not much of a demo when I didn't really play much of anything. Asian documentary. Delay octoplex. Wind chimes 2. That's kind of cool. Valentine Massacre. That's pretty wild. Poltergeist pig, that's the one I was looking for. I think I should have known that. I'm going to fuck around with this pig noise. I'm going to make some wild pig noises right now. I could definitely use that in the studio setting, which I've recorded one song like 20 years ago. No, 15. But I need to get my own rig here because I got tons of ideas in my head. So many unfinished songs. But I think if I had an interface, I'd be able to play some of that. Nothing to do with this review. Oh shit, I blues. But yep, that's my rig. I don't know if I went way too long. Probably did. But there it is.